Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another monthly favorites. I'm trying some new filming locations and I'm also filming at a different time than I normally would. So hopefully the lighting is okay and I can like make this work. I'm still like figuring out filming in this house and like times of days and stuff. So hopefully it's not too bad. I have some good monthly favorites. I feel like I don't have too many like new things to share once again, but these are things per usual that I have been truly loving for a while now and I've been using a lot in the past month. So even if they're not brand new to me, they're things that truly are really, really good. So I actually have quite a bit of like makeup and like beauty products and stuff. And then I have a couple other like random things. So let's start with the beauty products. Let's start with the thing that actually is new to me. And it's the Merit Solo Shadow Sheen. I also brought up my original Solo Shadow because these two together are beautiful. So I love, first of all, that the packaging is slightly different from the original. So the original has a gold cap and a black bottom, and the Sheens have silver caps and clear bottoms. So it's easy to like tell them apart really quickly, which I love. I have the Sheen one in the shade Glacé, which is a beautiful kind of like really light pinky champagne-y color. And then I have the original one in Studio, which is a nice like kind of pinky mauvey nude, and I just feel like they go so well together. I actually had these in my makeup bag last month and took them on vacation, and they just work so well together. I'll kind of just see if I can give you some swatches. The Sheens are a little hard to swatch in my opinion. They are just so, hopefully you can see that on camera. I think, where did I put, yeah, the Sheen's over here. Okay, sorry, I forgot where I put the swatch, but they just look so beautiful together and they're so easy to use. You could definitely use your finger to do these, but I use a little brush and I get the original one and I sweep it all over my lid, and then I use a separate brush and get the Sheen just like on my eyelid, and they just look so beautiful together and I love using these. They're just so simple and easy and they take like 2 seconds to apply. They're so hard to mess up. Like, they are just a great easy shadow, and I love traveling with these because they're not powder formulas. I don't have to worry about these like breaking or anything. Like, I literally just dropped this one and it's perfectly fine because it's a like creamy shadow. They do dry down to like almost a powdery fit, not even a powdery finish. They just dry down really nicely where they don't budge. Like, once you have them blended out and they dry down, they don't move. They will last in your eyes all day, and I love these. So these two together are really pretty, but they have so many beautiful like kind of like neutral colors almost. I think they have a couple like crazy colors, but in general they're just like perfect everyday shadow. So I would definitely consider getting more of these, but these two are perfect for me 99% of the time. The other new thing that I've been loving, I feel like I've talked about this quite a bit, but I want to share it here again because I'm obsessed with it, is the Tom Ford Cafe Rose Eau de Parfum. I just have a little travel size. I'm definitely going to get a bigger bottle though because I am obsessed. I feel like I've had this for maybe a month and a half now, maybe a little bit less than that, I don't know, but I've already used so much of it. I wear this just about every day. And it smells so good. I looked up the scent notes for my like mini reviews, which I'll link up in the corner. But basically all it says is 2 different types of roses and coffee, which it's just the perfect combination. I find that a lot of rose scents kind of smell like dusty and like a little bit old, if that makes sense. Whereas this feels a little bit like elevated and younger and sexier because of like the coffee kind of balancing out that rose scent, and it's just the perfect everyday scent for me. I've been looking for a good, sorry, I keep smelling because it smells so good, the perfect like rose scented perfume to wear every single day, and I was having a hard time finding one that both me and my husband liked. And once he like would point out something with a different one that he didn't like, then I would start smelling it and I was like, okay, maybe it's not great. But this one we both love. And like I said, I'm definitely getting a bigger bottle. It is great. If you're in store and they have this, definitely give it a little test. I am obsessed. Like I said, I've been wearing this pretty much every single day. Like, unless we're going to like the park or something, I'll put on just like a body spray. But most days I am throwing this on because it smells so, so good. Okay, and then I have some, not like older stuff, but some stuff that I haven't used quite as much recently, but I've recently pulled back out and have been loving. First is the Natasha Denona High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. I have the shade Foxy Light. It's the bronzer I have on my face today. Hopefully you can kind of see it. I don't have any powder bronzer on top of it. It's just this one. It's just the perfect everyday bronzer. I don't even use a full pump. I use maybe like half a pump of this. This is definitely like a warmer bronzer shade. It's definitely not a contour shade at all, at least for me, but it's perfect for like my everyday use. It just warms up the face really easily. Like I said, I use like maybe half a pump. Blends out so easily with my fingers. I'm sure it blended out really well with a sponge too, but it just works so well and so beautifully, and it looks so flawless and seamless and skin-like, but still gives you that like nice warm color that I'm looking for. The other thing I love about this is, yes, it's expensive, but like, first, the product's awesome, but then also the packaging is so nice. You have a beautiful frosted glass bottle and this beautiful like coppery lid. So I feel like you're getting a great product and great packaging. So the price isn't quite as hard to swallow. Plus, because it's so pigmented, you really don't need a lot of this. So I feel like this bottle is going to last me a really long time, which I love. The other product that's still kind of newer to me, but I've been using a lot, especially when we were in Florida on our vacation, is this Naked Sunday Pout Screen Plumping Lip Treatment. This has SPF 50, which is the reason I love it. And I feel like it's so hard to find good lip products that have SPF in them. I put SPF on my face and my body constantly, but sometimes I feel like I'm neglecting my lips because I don't love how like my face SPF tastes or feels on my lips. So I was so excited to find this. It's such a beautiful gloss. It's actually the gloss I have on right now. I'll put a little bit more on. But because it's such beautiful gloss, it makes me want to apply my lip SPF, which I love. I have the shade Marshmallow. I know they have another shade, but this is just like the perfect purse lip gloss because it's a beautiful gloss and it's got SPF. It's just the perfect little lip product for me. So I actually have two of these. I thought I had lost one originally and I ended up finding it in my diaper bag. So I have two now and they float around my purses. I always have one with me and it's just great. Like I said, it was great on my vacation too because like I keep saying, it's like the perfect thing because it's a lip gloss. I felt like I wanted to apply it all the time on vacation to have my lips look nice and glossy. But since we were in Florida, I was still getting that SPF 50 coverage. So I love this if you're looking for a good SPF product that's not like just a chapstick or something. This is a good one. And then I just recently not just recently, but I pulled out this concealer and I forgot how much I loved it. This is the Lancome Serum Concealer. I have the shade 120N and this is just a beautiful, beautiful concealer. It looks so like our skin-like and smooth on the under eye and I am just obsessed with it. I feel like you don't need a lot of this, but it just works so well. I used it today. That's my concealer I'm wearing today. Sorry, the lighting changed. Of course, a cloud came out now. But it's what I have on for concealer today. And it's just so easy to apply, to build up, to blend out, all the things. It's just a beautiful concealer. It is on the more expensive side again, but I feel like you don't need a lot of it. It's just a really nice pigmented concealer. Okay, sorry. I'm like running out of spaces to swatch things now. Hopefully you can see that on my hand there. But it's just a beautiful concealer. It smooths everything out. It doesn't sink into my fine lines super much, a ton. And it just looks really beautiful on the face and on the under eyes. So this is what's been in my everyday makeup bag recently and I just love it. It's so, so nice. It's definitely a natural, beautiful concealer, but it gives you good coverage. So definitely check this one out. And then lastly for makeup, I haven't used this in so long and I forgot how beautiful it is. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I have shade 2 Fair Light. It's a perfect shade for me. It works so well. It's such a beautiful, like either first step or I like to combine it with things. Right now I have a Clinique foundation in my makeup bag and those two together are just like so gorgeous and they look so beautiful together. For me, I don't love using this on its own. It's a little like too glowy for me on its own, but underneath sunscreen or mixed with a more matte foundation, this is just gorgeous. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I have it on my skin today. It's mixed again with that Clinique foundation, but it's so beautiful, and it just gives you this beautiful like glow radiant vibe without being like crazy glowy. Like it doesn't have like glitter or anything in it, but it looks so beautiful on the skin. So I know this one went viral a while ago, but if you haven't tried it yet, it's totally worth a try. They have a bunch of good shades. It is pretty sheer, so you can kind of go in between shades and stuff. Like this works for me all year round, no matter if I'm tan or not. So I really, really like that. The next favorite is a fashion favorite. I'll insert a clip of me actually wearing these too. These are, I think that's Prologue, I think is how you say it. But there's these beautiful knee-high suede boots. They're a little bit slouchy at the bottom here, and they have a beautiful silver detail on the heel, which I just love. And they're just like the perfect everyday knee-high black boot. My only gripe with them is they don't have a zipper on the inside, so if you're wearing like tight jeans or something and you need to like kind of pull them down, there's no like great way to do that. But other than that, I love these. They're so pretty. They look so cute with tights and a skirt, or even with just a skirt. It would be so cute, and I'm just obsessed with them. I've worn them a couple times since I've gotten them, and they are just amazing. They're just like the perfect detail. I am still on the hunt for like a nice leather pair too, but these are great. They're also like so comfortable and like smushy on the inside. I don't know how to explain it, but they're just like really super comfortable and a great everyday boot. The heel isn't too high, and I'm just obsessed. I also love the like pointy toe. It's not like too pointy, but it gives you a little bit extra length. I wear size 9, so I don't want anything that like gives me too much extra length, but a nice point is it does look nice. So these are amazing. They were a little bit more expensive. I got them on sale at Nordstrom's, but I've been looking for like good quality investment sort of shoes, and these definitely fit the bill. All right, and then my last favorite isn't anything I can hold. It's gonna be a memory for me, but when we were in Florida, my husband surprised me with a day trip to Disney World to ride one of my favorite rides that's closing forever, Dinosaur. And that day trip was just so amazing. We took my dad and my older son with us, and it was just so much fun. We dropped them off with Polly, and they took the monorail over to Magic Kingdom while we went to go ride Dinosaur, because he's not quite old enough. My son isn't quite old enough to ride Dinosaur. I think it would scare him a little too much. So me and my husband went and did that by ourselves. We rode it twice. It was so much fun. I'm so sad it's closing, but I'm also really excited for Indiana Jones to replace it. And then we met up with them at Magic Kingdom, and we went over to Epcot too. So it was a long day. My son actually fell asleep in his stroller, which he never does anymore. But we had so much fun. It was such a good day trip, and I'm so grateful that my husband was able to do that and surprise me, because last time we went to Disney, I was pregnant and I couldn't ride it. And then they announced that Dinosaur was closing, and I was so sad. I know that sounds silly, but it's just like one of those memories that I have of riding Dinosaur. It's just such a fun ride. So it was a really great day, and definitely a favorite from last month. It was a great day. But those are all of my favorites from this past month. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've been loving, what your favorite from last month is. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I want to know what you're liking so I can try it too. I love having you guys share your stuff with me. Don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you join our little adventure family here. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. So I'll see you in my next adventure. Bye.